Welcome back to the Road to Inspire. I'm your host, Shanice Hemphill. I am sharing with you today an interview with Nadia. So, some of you know that I have had the opportunity to travel to Ecuador. And while in Ecuador, I met the beautiful Nadia. So, that's one of the things that I get the opportunity to do is share conversations that I have with people that I've met from around the world during my travels as I inspire you to get outside of your comfort zone and live a life of adventure and wonder. So, Nadia, thank you so much for joining me today. I know this has been some time in the making, trying to merge both of our schedules together and have this
Yeah.
conversation. So, Nadia, I'm just going to let you go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do. Yeah, so take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Janice, for letting me be here with you, sharing this lovely space. Well, as you already said, my name is Nadia. I'm 32 years old. I am a fashion enthusiast. Well, actually, my major in college is marketing and communications and media and those things. But my passion is fashion. So I became very recently, actually, I became a fashion stylist. I am also a personal shopper and an image consultant. I decided to do this a few years ago. It seems like it was yesterday, but it was in 2018, and I've been practicing here in Ecuador. I also have a few clients abroad, mostly in the US. And I want this to be my everyday job, but I am also working on English teaching and I also teach marketing in English. So I'm kind of a multitasker, actually.
Multi-talented. Yes, I love it. Well, what made you start off? Where did your love for fashion first begin for you?
Well, actually, that's a very funny story. I used to be a tomboy. I didn't like fashion at all. But maybe I was in denial. I don't know. I used to judge people a lot because they were very into fashion. I would say, yeah, that doesn't matter if people get to know you better. In the end, we're all going to the grave. Uh, and end up in skulls and dirt. So that's not important. That was my speech back then. But I started to question myself personally. I mean, that was a personal journey that I made with things absolutely not related to fashion. What did I want to be when I grew up? What did I want to do with my life after college? If what actually mattered was pursuing a corporate life, or if I wanted to be an entrepreneur, what did I want to do? So as I questioned myself about the road that I wanted to take in life, suddenly I realized that what was missing was that I needed to know myself better, because I always listened to other people. I always listen to other people about what shall I wear, what career shall I pursue, even what type of boyfriend shall I look for. So I kind of stopped listening to other people, including my friends and family. You know that they always want the best for you, but they kind of meddle, and you cannot like make your own opinion, and that what was lacking. And when I stopped listening to people and I started listening to myself, I found out that I actually was a fashionista after all, and I was absolutely in denial, and because I thought that that if you paid attention to fashion, you would become this very vain person, and you would come off as an unintelligent person. So I wanted people to know me because of my brains, because of my talent, and not because I was some pretty girl. And I had to give in, because in the end that was me. Yeah. But I was too afraid or too ashamed to show it. And everything just fell into place when I started listening to myself and let myself flourish.
Yeah.
And I actually did it. I do not regret it at all.
Now, what you said is something that's really common, though, and I guess this is just around the world, people in general, is, a lot of times, even with my own self, instead of listening to what other people, their idea of me, their vision even for my future and all of these things, I started to listen more so to myself and what I really desired and what I really wanted. So that's funny that you would say that, because I think that that's a common thread, especially amongst women. That's very, very common. A lot of times we listen to other people's opinion, what media is saying, what culture is saying about us and what we should do. Family members, friends, we have all this noise in our ears. And all these different models of what we should look like and who we should become, but we're not listening to ourselves. So that's a very good point. So tell me now, you're doing some other things now. You recently on the board, is it for? Tell me a little bit about that. I don't have all the details. So.
Okay, so I belong to this association, this worldwide association, lovely worldwide association called Association of Image Consultants International, AICI, and we have chapters all over the world. And the Quito chapter is obviously here in Ecuador, and I recently got promoted to VP of Communications. That means that I'm in charge of marketing and the promotion of the brand here in Ecuador and worldwide. It's been quite a challenge as professionally as personally. And I'm just getting started. So I'm very excited to see where this leads. And I'm very honored as well that they have taken into consideration my talents in social media. And I hope that I can, feel in the shoes of the former VP of Communications. And I want this to be a platform for other people to know that in Ecuador, fashion does have success. You can actually have a career in fashion here and succeed. And if you are backed up with something like the brand that I am promoting here in Ecuador on your resume, it can also be an asset. So I'm very happy and very excited.
Very good. Now let's get into fashion. Tell me, what are some of the things that you would like to see people be done with? What are some of the things that you would like to see expired, done? Let's stop doing this.
Oh my goodness, there are so many things, but like the most. The thing that grinds my gears the most is that people follow trends without even caring for the shape of their body, Yeah, and it's not about the trend. It's not about following what social media says. It's not just about watching what's new, what the artists are wearing. For example, I love Cardi B, but I wouldn't wear what she wears because that's not my style, and her shape is totally different than mine. So if I wore what Cardi B wears, I would be like, I don't know, wearing a costume and not being myself.
Yeah.
And you have to be very true to yourself so that fashion can be a tool and not something that you wear for, belonging to a place. So I'm absolutely done with that we watch trends and we want to be this person, but we are not that person. And the moment that you realize that you're not that person, that you don't have that shape, that you don't even have to wear the same colors, that you don't have to that you don't have to always be, listening to people one more time about what might be good for you, even though it might not be your style, even though you might be like very uncomfortable wearing what this person said that you should wear. It's not going to work. So let's see trends as something fun to play with in our wardrobe,
Yeah.
but not like the holy relic. I mean, no.
Yeah. Like the trend you see is not for that's a key thing. I hope and I pray that people will lay hold of that concept. Just because you see somebody else wearing it, Cardi B, whomever your favorite celebrity is, that does not mean that it is for you, because they have different body shapes and sizes, and everything is not for everybody. I seen a comment today, even one size does not fit all. It does not. There is absolutely one style does not fit all, whether in lifestyle or in fashion. So you have a very good point.
Right.
So let's talk about styling for comfort. And what's the temperature in Ecuador right now? You're in Guayaquil. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that's Guayaquil. Very good. Well, over here in Guayaquil, let me switch to Fahrenheit. Right now we're in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
81 to be precise, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. It might sound lovely, but remember that that my city is very humid. So yeah, it's like hot and lovely, but you can feel the steam coming out of every wall. So it's kind of okay. It's fun, and it's fun, but it can be a bit of a mess if you don't know how to play with your clothes. One more time, and your clothes are a tool. And if this is a lovely tip that I wanted to share with you. If you live in warmer weather or in a warmer climate, or if right now you guys are in summer, right?
Yeah.
Summertime.
Hot.
Yeah. So stay away from synthetic fabrics. Why is this? Because synthetic fabrics do not let your skin breathe. And then is when you wear this fabulous dress, and all of a sudden you have like stains of sweat, and it doesn't look good, and you don't feel at ease. And the most important thing for looking fly is feeling at ease. And when you are sweaty, you don't feel it.
No.
So over here in Guayaquil, we tend to wear cotton, the fabric cotton. We wear fabrics that can, most of the things that we wear are made of cotton. If you want to wear something a lot more elegant, maybe you could wear silk. For example, those types of linen as well. Those type of things, those type of fabrics that are organic, they let your skin breathe a lot better, and you won't have that sweaty look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
as a woman, that's important.
yes, staying fresh is extremely important for a woman.
So tell me,
Absolutely.
you have a couple pieces behind us. Show us what you have. I know that we were going to talk about some styling for comfort, especially in the summertime, or especially for people like
Yeah.
me who may be traveling, doing a weekend trip, how we can pack less, but still, diversify our outfits to look good. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, over here I have three outfits that you can diversify. And since my city is so hot, I said, well, shorts are always a good option. So I have this shorts right here. You can use a fabric, a breathable fabric, or you can go for denim. Okay, so both looks can go with the shorts right here. And since shorts are so easy to pack, you will fold them, and you would have enough space for other things. So let's say, for example, that you are going away. You're going away on a road trip, or maybe you just want to walk. If your city is near the shore, you just walk to the place that you want to go. And well, you have this outfit right here. This is a kimono, and of course your cotton tank top right there, and you can match it with your denim shorts. Yeah, layering is very important for curvy women, because layering gives you a slimmer aesthetic. But if you don't want to layer, it's okay. If you are in a hot weather, if you live in hot weather, these fabrics that are very light, like chiffon, can give you the layering that you want, but will not kill you.
yeah.
So this type of layering can be what you need. You can absolutely wear this with wedges or maybe flip-flops, and you will look amazing either way. Now, if you're going to, let's say, an afternoon party, or you're going to lunch with your friends, with your significant other, or you have a date, and it's in the afternoon, you can use exactly the same shorts, but wear it with a more stylish kind of shirt. This one right here has a color that is not that it has no cleavage, but it has sleeves that can give you comfort on those hot days. And also this fabric is very breathable. So yes, you don't have cleavage here, but you have enough space to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And in the evening, you can use exactly the same shorts, but you change the shirt. And this shirt right here is a bit festive, let's say. It has it has a bit sexy vibe going on. If you go clubbing, or if you have a late night date, you can use this. And also you can wear exactly the same shorts. If you go for the fabric short that is not denim, the linen one, you can also use it. Play with colors, play with shapes, play with the cuts. um, play with the elements that you see that are a lot like you. For example, this looks like it right here are my summer looks because I love those colors and I love those shapes. But you should absolutely get to know yourself and play with the shapes, play with the colors. By the way, mostly African descents are very they have very how you call that in English? I'm sorry. Dress in yellow and they are dark skinned and they look amazing. But then you wear the same color and it's a mess. So, yeah, it's not because it's not a cool outfit. It's because it's not the right color for you.
Right.
So you may need a color analysis for getting to know what the best color the best color palette might be.
And I think that's something that people don't consider. I think that people don't consider, what's the best color for my particular skin tone. So whether no matter what particular skin tone you are, that might look good on somebody else, but you have to take into consideration that person's body shape, their skin tone, sometimes even their body shape, their skin tone, their style, how they wear it,
absolutely.
and that particular outfit. Because it's not gonna always be the same for everyone.
No,
so
exactly.
Those are some really, really, really great tips. Tell me, how can people follow you on social media?
Okay, so my Instagram account, I'm mostly on Instagram. I have a Facebook fan page, but I'm mostly on Instagram. My Instagram account is @moda pecosa. That's freckly fashion. So I have lots of freckles. So yeah, I named my Instagram page, after my freckles. Yeah.
Okay.
Moda pecosa on Instagram.
Okay, awesome. Well, this has been wonderful. I thank you so much for your time, your expertise, and I'm really glad that we finally got the opportunity to have this conversation and for you to share with us. I know that the next time I visit Ecuador, I'll be sure to stop in and say hi, and hopefully we'll be able to spend more time together having a good time in your lovely city, which I didn't have a chance to see fully. So thank you so much, Nadia. All the best to you. Is there anything else that you would like to say in closing?
Oh, sure. I would like to say that style is fun. Don't take it that seriously. Mm-hmm. If you have fun with fashion, you will, actually, you can get to know yourself a lot more, and you will get to places that you never would have imagined. So don't take it seriously. Don't try to be someone else, and have fun. Don't try to not torture yourself with the whole size thing, the whole trends thing. If you're not a sweet girl, it's okay. If you're more of an executive girl all the time, that's also okay. You can have fun with your executive style while dressing down. You just have to, play here and there and get to know yourself better. That's my advice.
Thank you so much, Nadia.